Morning Manifest, I'm Tom Ginn and welcome to some good news. That's right, in what is clearly internet plagiarism, this is my attempt to spread some good news at a time when the world really needs it. Based on videos released these past couple of weeks by Office star and Jack Ryan himself, John Krasinski, the SGN network seeks to do what mainstream media can't, to keep you informed on all the great stuff that's going on out there. So with this dodgy background, no production budget, and my computer as a teleprompter, let's get started. The world needs supplies, and the world answered. Corporations everywhere have been halting production on their normal goods and have ramped up production on much-needed healthcare supplies to assist those in need. Formula One engineers from Super Team McLaren, along with several other teams, have modified their production facilities to design and create ventilators for hospitals. That's good news. The F1 engineers have also claimed that these new ventilators will increase the flow of oxygen into patients by up to 320 miles an hour. That's terrifying, and probably not true. Some more good news. Multimedia meeting platform Zoom has recently announced improved security capabilities to help people meet virtually without getting hacked. Last week, a technique known as Zoom bombing was introduced to the world, a technique where hackers could try accessing thousands of meeting IDs over a few seconds in order to find those that didn't have passwords enabled. As a result of these attacks, hundreds of people were involuntarily forced to reveal to the hackers what their ceilings looked like and how bad their hair had gotten. Fortunately, Zoom has enabled automatic passwords by default, as well as patching several other vulnerabilities in the application, allowing millions of users to now safely connect online and have meaningful conversations like, "Hey, I think you're on mute. How did you change your background to that?" And my personal favorite, "I'm sorry, go. No, sorry. Well, what I was saying, sorry, no. Sorry, you were saying something? Go ahead. No, sorry, you go." In other good news, Grammy, BAFTA, Golden Globe, and Academy Award winner Lady Gaga announced this week the One World Together at Home concert for coronavirus relief. With the help of dozens of other musicians, Global Citizen and the World Health Organization partnered up to help fight boredom and raise funds for COVID-19 response efforts. The event will include live performances from a number of world-class musicians from the comfort of their own homes. And in even better news, fundraising efforts have been so incredible leading up to the event that Lady Gaga announced that the fundraiser itself won't need to be a fundraiser. Generous donations from multiple corporations have resulted in what will now be a totally free at-home performance for all. That's good news. This is a much better and real event than the one announced last week called the Self-Isolation Stay-at-Home Festival, which promised to include such artists as The Offspring, Pandemic at the Disco, Flu Fighters, Miley Virus, Depressed Mode, Pearl Jammies, System of a Lockdown, and No Kids on the Block. And finally, in our last piece of good news, today is Easter Sunday. Happy Easter, everyone! This is literally the day of good news, the best news the world has ever heard. Let's celebrate together and proclaim with voices loud enough for everyone in your living room to hear, Christ is risen. I'm Tom Ginn, and this has been Some Good News.